shepherd. No, there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak.
You know what? Now I know how hard this was. Over 1,967 yards in a season? Sheesh. Congrats on history. I still think I'm better though.
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we move the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, not the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumental.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the Chargers towering wide receiver, your new single-season record holder, and first 2,000-yard receiver in league history. It's the Chargers and the Hawks, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Chargers coming into play. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situations where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us.
The Chargers offense ready to get going. They come in on top in the AFC West. Play action. It's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burns. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. But partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it,
So here are the Chargers to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it would officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Again, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And outbounds right around the 20. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. The Chargers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now.
Kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Herbert off of play action. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And quickly they get to the line. Herbert throwing again. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Herbert on 1st down now. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Allen's got it, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. From his own end zone, Herbert. He finds his target, Ebron. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To the air again, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burns. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now it's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They saw
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown. Throw.
Definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. The fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Burns. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a convert there on 3rd. This one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning.